Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. We've got a really unique car for you don't see very often at all. 1941 Plymouth. It's been customized to the 1950s style. Big block under the hood. It's got an air ride system, a chopped Carson lift-off top. It's got a lot going for it. If you go to volocars.com, that's where you can read all the specs. You can look at all the pictures top to bottom, and you can see the price on this car and a few hundred other collector cars, all for sale at volocars.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon, and you can be notified as these videos come out. But right now, why don't you join me? Let's go for a spin in a 41 Plymouth. I bet you have not been for a spin in a 49 Plymouth before. It's a great 50s style custom. It's got a lot of cool features. I'm going to tell you, it's not a pristine high-end build. It's a nice build, and it gets the looks, but it's a driver, it's a cruiser, it's beautiful, you'll get compliments, but this is not some $100,000 car. It's very affordable though. It's got a lot going on for the money. So it is a 5.5-inch chop. This is a lift-off top. If you go to our website, you'll see pictures of it with it on, with it off. I like it on. It's got a nice look. It's sharp. It's a padded top, really nice, stitched nice, has the chrome window, and that does lift off. The handles have been shaved and filled. There's an inside release to pop the trunk. All custom 50s style pinstripe, really cool. It's got fender skirts. And in the notes, it says the deck is stretched 6 inches. I love that big old long bubble butt that it has there, is sharp. I think they stretched it somewhere in here. I'm not sure. These are suicide doors. You can see suicide door means they open this way. They did have a little mishap on each side. This side's a little worse. There's a dent right here. The door got swung open too far, and it dented the body. A dent guy might be able to do something with that. It has George Barris logos on it. The dash is signed by George Barris and Gene Winfield. They're two very famous car customizers of the 50s. George Barris is known most for building the Batmobile. These are Appleton spotlights, so they're real spotlights. They're in original condition, so they're a little worn. They're not hooked up, but they are some unique lights. All the trim up here is real nice, all custom pinstriped. These are 48 Plymouth bumpers. They got the ribs and the bumper guards. Front one's good original. The back one's been rechromed. Radial white wall tires. Got power windows inside. And we're going to start it. It's a big block, 454 under the hood. And I'm going to show you how the air suspension works too. There is an inside release to open the trunk if you slam it, which I slammed it. Sometimes you just let it sit there and it's fine. There we go. Because inside the trunk compartment, we got the air suspension. You put the gas in here. It's got the battery with the disconnect. It's upholstered and carpeted. It does have an upholstered back seat, but it's so small, it's not really a back seat anymore. It's just more or less for storage. Got a hood release right here. It's a 454 motor. It's got an old 1950s Cadillac air cleaner, hand pinstripe painted to match, some vintage aluminum finned valve covers painted to match the car, dual feed Holley carb and an aluminum intake. Looks like a new HEI ignition system. The distributor wires, they just look new. The dipstick for the transmission is pretty cool. It's a tattoo device. Glass headlights up front. So I'm going to start it, and let's try this air ride system out. So there it is, slammed to the ground. The pump you hear running right now is for the air ride. I didn't talk about the underneath yet, but it is Ride Tech airbags front and back. In the back, it's got a tubular 4-link suspension that's just been custom installed. It's a turbo 350 automatic with a mild performance build. It's got a 10-bolt posi rear end. It's got an electric fuel pump with stainless steel braided fuel line. There is a stereo in the glove box, a nice modern stereo. It's got the little microphone, so it is voice controlled, hands-free. So you got a real cool 50s style hot rod here that just about anyone should be able to afford. Ready to go cruising and have some fun. Visit volocars.com. That's where you can find plenty of ways to contact us. We will answer whatever questions you may have about the car, financing, delivery. We'll send more pictures, more videos, whatever you'd like to know. Because this is not a perfect car. It's a sharp car with a lot going for it, and it's priced right. This is not some high-end build. Overall, it's ready to go the way it is, but none of it's perfect. So contact us. We'll tell you more about it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon, and that's the way to see these videos first. Thanks for watching.